Barbara Willier. My husband Kevin and I founded Jacob's Well. It's a transitional living facility for single moms and their children. We are so happy to be able to participate in Give for Good Louisville again this year. But right now I want to introduce you to our director, Sarah Flannery, and she's going to tell you a little bit more about our mission and our ministry here.
Thanks, Barbara. So, along with being a place that single moms and their children can live in a safe and structured environment, we also focus really on individualized care for each of the ladies that come to live here at Jacob's Well. And that includes education, so that is if they didn't finish their GED, if they'd like to move on to a different kind of certification or college level to continue their education. And then also things like research-based parenting classes and budgeting classes and those kind of things that will really help their family be more stabilized overall. Then also we move on to total health as well, which means their mental health, physical, emotional, spiritual health. And then with those two things combined, it really is just a great situation for these ladies. But don't take my word for it. Hang on, and we will hear from a couple of our ladies about their experience at Jacob's Well.
We're here with Kristen, and Kristen is one of our newer participants. How long have you been here, Kristen?
About 3 months.
3 months. So why don't you just share a little bit of your story, how you ended up here at Jacob's Well, and what it's meant to you to be here.
Okay. I was incarcerated for 7 years, and when I got out, I was completely terrified to be in the real world, and I had a lot to work through. And I walked into Jacob's Well with one bag of belongings, and in 3 months I have got the most wonderful job, a full-time job, a really, really good job that I'm just so proud of myself for. I got a car, I have a bank account in my name. My son comes here all the time. He loves it here. Him and I are, getting to know each other again. My family and I, we're getting to know each other again, which is kind of difficult, but we're working through it. God has completely moved in my life, and I'm just so grateful for Jacob's Well because I have no idea what would have happened if they wouldn't have been here for me.
We're so proud of you, Kristen. Hi, we're here now with Sabrina. And Sabrina, you've been at Jacob's Well for about 10 months now?
Yes.
Well, could you share a little bit about what brought you to Jacob's Well?
Well, in my past, I was so broken that I couldn't take care of myself or my children, and then God brought me to Jacob's Well.
And what kind of things have you learned at Jacob's Well that's helped you?
I've learned to cook and to keep my house clean with my children here. I've taken parenting classes to learn to be a better mother. I have a good job. And I've learned that I'm not the only one that's broken, and I'm learning that God can restore anything.
Yes, He can. And you've also got some good news. You have something exciting happening for you next week.
Yes, I start college.
Yes, start your college career.
Yes.
That's awesome. And with that college career, you know that you'll eventually be able to take care of your children very well.
Yes.
And be out on your own.
Yes.
And that's awesome. Sabrina, thanks so much for sharing with us today. We really appreciate it, and we just love you.
I love hearing stories like that, and we have so many more that we would love to share with you. But right now, we want to take a chance to thank the One Louisville Foundation for a grant that we got earlier this year after the COVID-19 hit the United States, and we are so thankful for that. And because of that grant, we have been able to continue every single thing that we were doing before, keeping the same number of staff and increasing our residents here at Jacob's Well, and they are thriving and doing great in this safe and beautiful environment out in Greenville. And so we want to thank again the One Louisville Foundation. And also, when it comes to Give for Good, that's in September 17th, we have a goal for Jacob's Well to raise $40,000, and that will help us to get through this next season and to be able to offer more services, not only to the women that already live here, the ones that will live here in the next few months, but also to be able to extend some of our services outside of the walls of Jacob's Well and invite other single moms to to participate in our financial classes, in our Raising Highly Capable Kid classes, our job career classes, and everything like that, even in our counseling, that we would be able to use money from the Give for Good to be able to provide for people in the community.
Now I want to introduce to you Teresa Simmons, our client manager here at Jacob Swell. And she'd like to share with you why you should give to Jacob Swell on Give for Good Louisville.
Thank you, Barbara. So you've now heard the story of Jacob Swell's ministry and also from some of our residents. Why you should give? You should give because the donations that you donate will be supplying daily needs for the ministry itself and also some of our residents. This ministry is 100% donor funded, and we need you. These families need you. Thank you so much for those that have donated in the past and those that choose to donate in 2020 for our Give for Good Louisville campaign. And remember, every dollar counts.
Thank you, Teresa. And thank you, Community Foundation of Louisville. We are so excited and we appreciate so much the opportunity again to participate in Give for Good Louisville. Now remember, it's on September 17th all day long. So what are we going to do, Teresa?
We're going to give for good Louisville!